It was 1871, and times were difficult for those called to settle a tiny little farming community called Spring Valley, Nevada. Joseph Millet, in order to survive, built fence, raised hay, traded horses, and did odd jobs to support his large family. One day his children came in and informed him that a neighbor, Newton Hall, was out of bread, that his family had none. Joseph proceeded to divide out a portion of his family's flour to give to Newton Hall when Hall walked in. "Brother Hall, are you out of flour?" said Joseph Millet. "Brother Millet, we have none," came the reply. "Well, Brother Hall, there is some in that sack. I have divided and was going to send it to you. Your children told mine that you were out." At this, Newton Hall began to cry. He said he had tried others, but he could not get any. He described how he had gone off into the cedars to be alone and pray, and the Lord told him to go to Joseph Millet. Moved by this, Joseph Millet said, "Well, Brother Hall, you needn't bring this back. If the Lord sent you for it, you don't owe me for it." That night in his diary, Joseph Millet wrote the following: "You can't tell me how good it made me feel to know that the Lord knew there was such a person as Joseph Millet." Now, my friends, I wonder if the next time the Lord needs an angel of mercy in your neighborhood, could he send someone to you? There's another part to this story, a rest of the story, if you will, that is seldom told. July 26, 1901, Washington, Utah. Joseph Millet, now an old man, had a dream in which he found himself at his own funeral. It disturbed him much that there were very few people in attendance at the services. But then he looked again and saw a multitude of persons. He heard one of them say, "He baptized me with 6 others in Gabarus Bay on the island of Cape Breton." Another said, "He brought the gospel to us on the Musquodoboit in Nova Scotia." Another said, "He baptized me and 7 others in the Merrimack River at Lowell, Massachusetts." And on it went, people lauding the deeds of Joseph Millet. Even Newton Hall was there and spoke of that day in 1871 and the flour. And then one spoke and said, "I know him and shall speak for him." It was President Brigham Young. Brother Millet realized that while there were few in mortal attendance at his funeral, there was a multitude from beyond the veil praising and remembering the deeds of his life. These people were not mourning, but rejoicing, and Brother Millet rejoiced with them. Joseph Millet passed away October 11th, 1911, in Cedar City, Utah.